Immolation, harnessing ruin. I'd hate to be the new guy here. This is probably not how it happened, but I like to imagine that back in 1996, obscure-ish black death metal band Fallen Christ had written enough material for 2 studio albums in their D-side meets Acheron style, and that for that year they booked 2 studio sessions to record each album. The drummer, Alex Hernandez, however, said, "Dudes, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm a busy man. I've got lots of appointments and stuff coming up. How about we just play twice as fast and then we can put all those songs on a single album?" And so they did. And again, that story is entirely fictional, but it might explain that even with all the love Immolation's first 2 albums with Craig Smilovsky on drums get in the underground, I'm personally still partial to the Alex Hernandez trilogy of Failures for Gods, Close to a World Below, and Unholy Cold. The man is the answer to so many of life's most important questions, such as, can you fill an entire regular coffee mug with espresso? Can you drink that in one go? And would that be a good drink to flush down that bone-dry guarana powder? Yes to all questions, because I think he does all 3 before each drum take. Any Immolation release after his departure was bound to sound sluggish in comparison. He was a man who sounds like he started his drum takes really needing to pee and just rushing to get done as fast as possible to relieve the pressure. New guy's fast, like most death metal drummers are fast, but no one's quite in a hurry as Alex Hernandez. And of course that also affects the complexity of the songwriting. If Alex Hernandez tells Robert Vigna, "Hey Rob, I can play your 7-minute epic in 3 minutes, you should add a few extra parts to get to full song length," of course the songs are just going to get even more elaborate. You know how fast new guy Steve Shalaty plays Robert Vigna's 7-minute epics? Takes him about 7 minutes. All drummer hero worship aside, they've really taken 2 steps down here. The sluggish drumming doesn't help, but it might not entirely be Steve Shalaty's fault, as implied in the previous paragraph, that Robert Vigna doesn't cram a ridiculous maximum of riffs into each song. The songwriting in general just seems strangely simple. Yeah, you can write great songs as a death metal band from New York being relatively simple. Incantation made a career out of it. But what a downer hearing it from Immolation right after Unholy Cold. Every song you feel like there could and should be so much more going on, and there just isn't. I'm not going to accuse them of any commercial aspirations. They couldn't win over a single fan of The Bleeding and the likes, even with their simplified sound. They're still as acquired taste as they've always been, and always will be, but still, it feels like they decided to just do half the songwriting for this album that they did on previous albums, just stretching it out by slowing down and repeating more. What an odd decision. I'm giving this 6 out of 10. I mean, everybody has a different rating system, and some consider 6 out of 10 a failing grade, but to me it's above average. It's still Immolation. They still got the basics of what makes Immolation a cool sounding band, with Robert Vigna's odd but catchy riffs and Ross Dolan's delightful roar. It's still more enjoyable than not, but it's the worst Immolation can get. Which is a statement that goes both ways. On the one hand, Immolation being at their worst still being more enjoyable than not is a compliment that says a lot about the level of quality of this band. On the other hand, it really is the goddamn worst record they could possibly put out, and even though Immolation's version of being shit translates to 6 out of 10, they're still being shit by their standards. So this album should be treated accordingly. No matter if by their quality as musicians means they stay above average even when they suck ass, they still suck ass here. Go and have a mug of espresso on that.